How's it going, everybody? It's Saturday, October 23rd. Got hung up today at work, bringing those loads in to South Carolina. We're at the South Carolina line, which is about 80 miles from my house on 95. So I got an opportunity to come home for the day and just piddling with the boat. I started recording with the GoPro, and I don't know, I'm no good with electronics, so just piddling today, cleaning up some stuff. I'll show you what I pulled the bands out for the water tank. I'm removing the trim pump back here and steering. So I was told to stop talking so much and just let y'all see what's going on. So here we go. We'll flip the camera around and let y'all see what I'm working on. If I can get the camera set up where y'all can see. All right. So this is a trim pump, but I removed it from the wall there. Got the hydraulic cylinder there. And I mean, like I say, everything's got to come out. So I'm just systematically removing stuff. Got my pile of wrenches, so here we go. Let's see if I can figure out how to get this camera set up where y'all can see what's going on. Hold on, what I found. There we go. I'll lean y'all up against the rudder shaft here. Half inch. Alright, so I don't really care about taking it from the pump, but here's these little pipes that stick through the transom. Go to the, take them off, the line off there. And actually the line off right here by y'all. Y'all see what's going on here. Taking that, see how that pipe comes through the wall? That's to the trim tabs. So taking that loose so I can get the pump out of the way. Bam. And looks like she's full of transmission fluid. So yeah. Go ahead and move y'all back over here. I'll just set this out on deck. Alright. Teardown's boring and monotonous. You got a ton of small stuff you got to do, like where they've got these grounds through the hull. All these ground wires got to come off because I got some wood in the transom here that somebody put in that I don't like. It's going to get fiberglassed. Shit. I guess I'll take the oh, there you go. Steering lines. This stuff off, get it out the way. One good thing about this boat is the belters is set up with some pretty decent space. I mean, yeah, I'm all squatted back in here. It could be a lot worse on a boat this size. It definitely has a deep hull. And a lot of this I probably should have just gone ahead and pulled the deck off. But I don't want to leave the deck off for long periods of time yet, until I'm ready to pull engines. Alright, that's out of the way. Huh. Okay. Too small. You have your good old trusty monkey wrench here. Of course. Good old corrosion. Alright, try this again here. Still working back here. I got most of the grounds and shit loose. Now I'm taking that the hydraulic arm for the steering off. Like I say, all I'm doing is removing everything from back here, little by little, because it all needs to get out of the way. All needs to be disassembled, reassembled, cleaned up, fixed. Gotta love there's not a lot of room to work. Now with this hydraulic cylinder, somebody wasn't super careful when they installed it. The jam nuts froze up to lock its position, which I feel like is probably pretty important to make sure that that does not move and get out of adjustment. Yeah, I can see that. You see that jam nut's loose, so I want to be careful not to mess it up. Put the bolts back on, keep all the stuff together. Now we'll pull this linkage between the two rudders off. damn it. Particularly like that setup. Huh. Well, it is what it is. And now do this side. Eventually I'll drop the rudders and rudder stuffing boxes and all that stuff, drop them out so I can check those systems out, and get it all out of the way and come back fresh and new. But that will not be today. Pretty much got this back end stripped. Bam. That looks interesting. Alright, well that's all I'm gonna mess with back here until it's time to pull the tanks. Now I want to see about the couplings on the engine, taking the shafts loose because I'm going to want to pull the shafts and stuffing boxes and all that stuff off. But I got to get the shafts off to pull the engine, because I'm pulling the engine's clutches and all. I'll show you what we got here. And yeah, it's going to be a mess. This one's going to be the problem one. The set screws for the shafts on it, I don't even know where they're at. I think that's going to be a job for old Mr. Victor Cutting Torch, I believe. I'm going to say so. See, that's the problem with trying to record. When you're doing shit like this, is where do you put the camera so y'all can see what's going on. And I'm guessing what that's. No, 5/8. Got to be a 5/8. Let's see what we got here. And that's going to be the next problem. Just trying to keep the shaft from spinning. easy. That is not gonna be easy. So I'm thinking I might have to go put a block under the propeller, or between the propeller and the bottom of the boat, so I can get some leverage up here. And probably what's going to happen is I'm going to wring these bolts off. Which, good thing about that is I really don't care. I'm going to try something else because I really don't have to take the coupling loose. All I need to do is loosen the shaft. Oh yeah, that ain't coming. I don't know. That's going to be a bitch. I already know. I got an impact. I ought to go see if I can get it. See if a little impact will persuade it a little bit. Well, let me go see if I can do that. We'll be back. Alright. Got something that works. It's not pretty. By no means. But you can't beat a DeWalt impact. It's either going to break the bolt or get it loose. Alright, plug your ears. Alright, I won't hurt your ears anymore. You basically can see what I'm doing. I'm going to take that coupling off, or at least get it off the transmission, come to the other side, do the same thing. If I can get the, whatever the fuck you call it, the coupling off of the shaft, I'll do so, but I don't have big hopes in just being able to do that. I'd like to go ahead and get the shafts pulled, and pull the stuffing boxes and whatever, because I'm not able to pull motors today. Since I only have today, that's going to be a project while I'm on vacation. Like I say, other than that, I'm just kind of piddling, looking around. I've already kind of lifted the back deck up, but I don't want to pull it up until after I get the motors out. There's no reason to expose the whole boat to rainwater until I have to. And then we'll remove the tanks and everything. But yeah, so now you see what I'm doing, and I'm going to keep on doing what I'm doing and not hurt your ears. I know that impact, it probably didn't sound real pretty, but alright guys, having fun. Bye bye. Well, that went a hell of a lot easier than I thought. Bam show. Bam show. I tell you what, this fucking rusty ass motor over here, this is the one that's not locked up. And this one over here is the one that's locked up, and it's in a lot better shape. The bolts came right out of this one. This one I had to fight. Just doesn't make sense sometimes and how some of this works. But, oh well, is what it is. Alright, let's figure I'd show you how it was done. Well, hadn't been a bad day. I get y'all's opinion. Took those big sink and tackle center out. And I swear, it opens the boat up so much. I don't think I'm going to go back with them when I do go back. Let y'all see. Hell, if I can see the phone to flip the camera. There you go. What do y'all think? definitely opens up big time. It's crazy. But all right, so today took those 2 benches out, took all the steering out, hoses, everything. Hasn't been a bad day. It's been one of those days. Got a good bit done. Anyway, fun. I'm gonna try to get these propellers off. Already got the bolts off. Pretty froze up, but I think it'll be okay. Put a little heat on them, tap them off, should be good. But I'm gonna do that. Bye.